Namaste. Today I will be talking about a statement which has been made by Jaggi Vasudev. Jaggi Vasudev says, astrologers will not predict if you say you are doing spiritual practice. This is the biggest bullshit I have ever listened to anybody saying like that. For example, some of the biggest, what you call it as most great sadhaks are very good astrologers. For example, Yukteswar Giri, the guru of Yogananda Paramahamsa, who wrote the book Autobiography of a Yogi, who established the Kriya Yoga, his guru was a great astrologer. In fact, there is an Ainamsa called as Yukteswar Giri Ainamsa. The second problem is, for example, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, when he wanted to take Mahasamadhi, you asked him to read the Tithi. And then at one Tithi he said stop. And then he took the Samadhi. Most of the great people like Gautam the Buddha, Mahavira, some of the greatest people who have ever lived in their earth have their horoscope casted, including the date in which they are born, the year in which they are born. I'm not talking about the Julian calendar. They talk about whether they are born in which samvatsara, they are born in which lagna, which nakshatra, which tithi. This is even for the Jaina Tirthankars are available. So Jaggi Vasudev claiming that everybody doesn't see astrology is absolute bullshit. Because this man has never done sadhana, going on talking as if he knows everything. This is the biggest problem. For example, you are doing Tantra sadhana, Saturn and Mars aura is required. Then why do they keep Tithi? For example, Ekadasi Tithi is based on the astrological calendar. For example, Trayodasi Tithi is based on the calendar of the movement of the moon. What you call it as Pradosha. So, Arudra is the nakshatra of Lord Shiva. So, I just don't understand. That is, who will not predict about somebody doing sadhana, their life will not be predicted. The biggest nonsense I've ever listened in terms of doing a sadhana. I have seen most people when they do the sadhana, they want to do the alignment of time, especially the astrological time. For example, in Swara Yoga, every Swara is based on the Tithi and the Paksha. I just don't understand even the Sankalpa, what it is taken, the astrological parameters are used for the puja. Now I just don't understand how can Jaggi Vasudev just say astrology is bad, then astrologers are like all fakes and all that, all rubbish. Jaggi Vasudev, please shut up. You have no idea about what you are talking. I will give you a practical example of what has happened. Jaggi Vasudev has a wonderful mechanism that whoever is working in big position and organization, they will be pulled, dragged, enticed to work for him as a person, but he will not pay them. For example, there was a lady whose husband was working in America. This guy had pulled him saying that yoga is there, you can take a relaxed view, you can make a lot of money. And at the end of the thing they said you can't make money with yoga. You have to sell all the thing. So the point is, his wife brought the horoscope. I told madam, he is having Rahu Dasha, that is why he is having all kinds of problem. So he has to, what you call, do Prayachita Parigara, which will help him to do well. I am challenging Jaggi Vasudev. The so-called people who are associated with you, most of them will have bad time. Either Rahu Dasha or 3, 6, 8, 12 Dasha Bhukti or bad transit. This will be a common feature I have seen with Nityananda and Jaggi Vasudev. I just don't understand. Who said who can't predict? Now that lady told, will he go back to work? I said, no, he will not go back to work. He has never gone back to work. She asked me, are we going to, is he going to make money? I said, no, he's going to sit down and have all the savings depleted across. That is Jaggi Vasudev. I predicted about your own students so many times. It is all nonsense to claim that you can't be predicted. I will give you a prediction. what will happen to you? You will die slowly. You will die sitting in the hospital. You will have multiple organ failures. You will not die fast. You will not die in Mahasamadhi. You will die in Jaggi Vasudev, will die in Krishna Paksh, which will be closer to Amavas. He will die in Saturn, Mars, Rahu, Ketu, Nakshatra. Is that a prediction? Yes, it's a prediction. Can you disprove it? We will see whether you can disprove it or not. Now, will he make money? He will make a tons of money. He is going to tell people this and that, and he is going to misguide a lot of people in the name of spirituality. It is nothing but boha. For example, Yogananda Paramahansa went and saw yogis in his life. People who had mastered about the breath control, people who could fight tiger with the bare hands, people who could fly, and people who had double bodies, people who did not eat. Whereas Jaggi Vasudev is seeing Will Smith. Is Will Smith a yogi? Then why are you propagating us? Oh, I have seen Will Smith. Oh, I have seen this, that. It clearly shows a very base mind. It doesn't show a subtle mind. It doesn't show a mind which has highly evolved. Now, what is the problem? You don't like criticism, because that's why you have gone ahead and tried to ban the videos what we have put across. For example, somebody is going behind you like this. Why should somebody go behind you like this? What is the dance you are doing in the starting of the temple of that Linga Bhairavi, and you have copied it from Pottu Amman? Now that's a movie, Pottu Amman. Now we put this, he sent a notice in the YouTube, it has to be removed, it is patented, it is copyrighted. We just don't understand the hypocrisy. The point is, Jaggi Vasudev, if you have done the real sadhana, you will appreciate astrology, astrologers. Some people, William Shakespeare says, some men are born great, some men are destined to be great, some have greatness thrusted upon them. So the point is, it clearly shows William Shakespeare believes something else and more. The point is, in Julius Caesar, he says, the fault lies not in us, Brutus, but in our stars. So the point is, even Kannadasan writes, saying, Unnai solli kutramillai, ennai solli kutramillai, kalam seida kolamadi, kadavul seida kutramadi. So the point is, if you have not studied about the science of time, please shut up. You have no idea. You can't gab around with people. Now, this man went ahead and did one prediction. He said, who will win the football match? He simply said, those who play, those who concentrate on the ball. Which means other people are not concentrating on the ball. What rubbish, man. Please grow up, Jaggi Vasudev. Just because you have a long beard and couple of people clapping, it doesn't mean what you're saying is the truth. And there are a lot of people who intellectually claim that he is the protector of that and this and all that. I just don't understand. You are anti-tradition. That is all. You have no idea, you have no backup, you have no reading. I have seen many yogis. I met a yogi. I asked him, what did you do with your car, sir? He said, I have sold my car, I have sold my bike. I asked him why. He said, I don't need to travel about because I have given up all traveling. Here you are traveling like a young man. Young women only love to travel like this. Why are you traveling all the time? Because you want to, what you call it as, and you're wearing glasses when you meet all those pretty ladies. Why do you need to wear glasses, cooling glasses? Because something is wrong. So Jaggi Vasudev, please understand, don't talk nonsense. You have no idea about astrology. You have no idea. Just because some stars come and meet you, you go meet stars, it doesn't mean you are a Mahayogi. And you are talking like an idiot. The first thing you say, you are in control of yourself. Whatever you choose, you choose. But then you say, why do you get angry when somebody says you Jaggi Vasudev or a Sadguru? It doesn't really matter. The problem is inherent. It's a contradiction you are saying. Man is a sum influence of circumstances and situation. Rousseau, nobody is like born alone. You say, oh, I am alone and all that. You just don't. When you go into the ether state of consciousness, you feel one with the whole universe. So the point is, this is all absolute bullshit, and you are doing scanning of the energy. What is that? That is again astrology. You are scanning the chakras. The basic chakra is represented by Saturn. Sahasrara chakra is represented by Sun. Then why are you doing all that? You just think whatever you say, everybody will keep quiet, everybody will do, oh, will appreciate. Please, don't open your mouth and get caught. Stay within your boundaries, do things within your boundaries. It doesn't mean that we'll all see there and we will all keep quiet. Take care, Jaggi Vasudev. I think you should grow up, old man. Please grow up. Don't talk rubbish about everything, whatever you know. Just because some few consultants come, it doesn't mean that you are like mastered about everything in life. There is a long way to go about it. And simplicity will ask you, what is the name of it with you? You are so pompous, you are so arrogant in telling people they are all idiots. What? You are an idiot. You are a spiritual idiot. You go on marketing. You don't have substance. And please don't buy hits. You are buying hits. We can prove it to you. You are buying hits. And you are telling so many people are seeing my video. No, you are buying hits. Even Madan Gauri has a better hits than you. So please change. Grow up, man. Grow up.